What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? LMS Devil's back here again, and today we are playing Car Mechanic Simulator. So I got this car right here. It needs a lot of work. I mean, it's it's not the prettiest car I've seen, but let's see what we got, what we're working with here. Okay, so put new engine oil and filter. It's pretty easy. Okay, it's got a V8. It's four-wheel drive. It's got 45,000 kilometers on it. I'm not too sure what that is in miles. I think that's right around 38,000 miles, something around there. And it already needs a lot of work. So, I mean, what is this? Is this supposed to be like a Toyota or something? I thought Toyotas were supposed to run forever, not break down. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we're going to be working in the engine bay today as well. So we got to replace all timing parts. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to be replacing the belts, the pulleys, the water pump, belt tensioner, the whole 9 yards in this. Okay. Parts not discovered. Well, that sucks. This car doesn't run, so I can't really test it on the test path, so that's going to be no help to me. So we got suspension. We got to work on that. Looks like probably inner and outer tie rods. Some more suspension. More suspension. And then brakes. Oh, that's nice. He at least gave us the list provided for the brakes. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and start breaking this puppy apart. Where are we gonna start? Okay, let's start by taking the engine part. We'll start in the front. We'll work our way into the back, and we'll put this up on the lift and start on the suspension. What's going on, little Cole Vlogs? Thank you, sir. It's not mine. It's the customer's car. All right. Let's go ahead and start over here. Let's take out our idler pulley. Okay. Gonna take off our servicing belts. Oh yeah, the water pump pulley looks bad. Really bad shape. Okay, 9%. Oh, that's a no-go. Okay, so we got our water pump here. We'll have to order all these parts. Belt tensioner. Okay, and then I believe, what else? We needed to, okay, so we need to go into the timing belt, so we need to take this whole front piece off right here. So that means we're going to have to take off all these pulleys. Crankshaft pulley. Again, you know, I've been playing this a little while. Looks like I am level 11 or so. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so right now we're just taking off all these pulleys. See what kind of mess this guy did. I mean, if I had to guess, like, he was either off-roading to have all the suspension problems, and you know, I'm not too sure on the engine, probably going too hard. But still, you know, 43,000 kilometers. This car should not have that many problems for 43,000, but you know. Alright. So we're gonna take all of these off, basically breaking down the whole engine. Okay. Just gonna take out our spark plugs here. Okay. Take all this out. Alright. Let's go ahead and take out this cover. Man, if it was that easy in real life to take apart an engine, I think everyone would be doing it. Okay. Alright. You know, an engine can take anywhere up to, like, you know, 24 plus hours to take apart and reassemble everything. A couple days maybe. And you know, looks like we already have most of this engine taken apart in, like, what, 5 minutes or so. Okay, let's get a better view on this. There we go. Uh-oh. I gotta plug my controller in. Hang on. Okay. Time out. Gotta plug my controller up. Okay, here we go. Let's continue. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Get engine cover off here. Again, if it was that easy in real life, I think everyone would be doing this. So it looks like we got this all freed up. Let's go ahead and take this off. Okay. Whoa, man. Them timing belts look pretty rough. Let's go ahead and take that off. 15%. How did these things not snap yet? Okay. So let's see here. I think we got everything taken off in here. Yeah, looks like it. Belt tensioner. Just took off our timing belts and our water pulleys. Okay. Water pump pulley and our water pump. Okay. So now, since we got that all taken care of, the engine is working, but it's choppy. Okay. Let's it's working, but it's choppy. Let's see here. Throttle body. Yep. That would do it. Let's okay, that's one. So how's our fuel rails looking? Looks like that one on the right is looking pretty rough right here. Yeah, 25%. Okay. Looks like our camshaft looks pretty good. So, okay. Let's go ahead and take off the intake manifold. It's running, but it's choppy. Okay. Let's look at our power steering pump. I mean, that would really have nothing to do with the engine, but alternator looks brand new, so I mean, it's not having trouble starting. Oil filter right there. Where's our fuel filter? Let's see where that is. There it is. That looks good. That doesn't look bad at all. This is running but choppy. Okay, let's go ahead and put this thing up. Let's look at our fuel pump in the back here. Let's go and take a look at that. Okay. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. 11%. Let's go ahead and take a look at the car. So, okay, so we got 3 things found out of 4 for the engine. So that's pretty good. And then all of this stuff right here is suspension and brakes. That's pretty self-explanatory. But now we got a is causing the engine to be choppy. Huh. Now I did take auto in school. I mean, I'm not a full-on gearhead. I mean, I love cars. I know a lot about cars, but do I know how to really work on them? No, not really. But I could tell you a lot of the motors and a lot of the parts that are inside of a car. I want to, I just don't have time. I'm always working. All right, let's see what we got here. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this apart, and we'll take a look at our pistons. Maybe there's a piston in there. Maybe a piston ring's bad. Could cause the car to be choppy. Okay. Just gonna take this off. Okay, normal wear and tear on that. I mean, this side looks good. I don't really see any problem with it. Let's go ahead and take this off right here. Okay. And let's go and take our camshafts out. Those look good. Let's go and let's take our exhaust manifold off. Okay. Take off our engine head. Okay, this looks fine. Not really seeing anything wrong. So, if that's like that, then I would have to assume that the engine's running choppy. It would probably be right in here, maybe the flywheel, maybe the clutch plate. Let's go ahead and take a look under there, because that will definitely cause the engine to run choppy. I know that from experience. Alright, let's go ahead and take, oh, nope, I don't want the exhaust. Let's work under here. Let's see what we got here. Oil pan, oh, before I do that, I wanna drain the oil out. I don't want to have to pay to get it moved up for me forgetting. Okay, use equipment. Oh man, look at that. Looks like Coca-Cola or something. Whatever it is, I don't want to know. Alright, let's, maybe we don't have to take the oil pan off to take our trans out. Let's go ahead and, try to take this off. So let's take off our starter. Okay, let's, whoops. Let's move to our transfer case, take out the drive shaft. Okay, let's see, what else do we got here? Let's go back over here. Whoops. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Okay. Alright, whatever. It's not going to really work, so let's just make do with it. Let's take off our other drive shaft. Okay. Let's take off our transfer case here. Okay, and let's take out our gearbox. There we go. Yep, didn't have to drop the oil pan. That saves time. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, looks like that flywheel. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Could be wrong. Clutch plate. Okay. Nope, everything looks like it's intact. Huh. So what could it be then? Okay, let's maybe we found it by accident? No, part not discovered. Okay. How about the radiator? Does that look fine? Yeah, fan. Let's check the fan out. That could also be a good predicament, and then we'll go back under the car. Let's check our radiator fan right here. Front radiator fan housing. Let's see here. No, looks good. Let's go and assemble that back on. Yep. Okay. Let's check our air filter. Can I see in there? That looks fine. It's a little dirty. Let's see what we got working with here. I hate these ones. There we go. Get the other clip. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh. Okay. Let's take these ones off. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Take that one off. Let's see what we're working with here under here. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Air filter 14. Wow, all of that just for an air filter. We went through the whole car. That could have saved us time. Okay, let's go ahead and get this engine back assembled. Let's go ahead and buy the parts that we need. So let's buy the oil filter, the V8. Okay, and then we'll buy the all of that. Okay, let's go into our inventory here. Hang on, let me make sure we don't have nothing on our parts notes. Clear. Okay, we're good. There we go. Let's go to our inventory here, and then we'll go ahead and order all of this. So we got that one. We need this. Okay, fuel pump, good. Okay, everything else looks pretty good. Oil filter and our air filter. Okay, I think I got everything. Let me check my list. Parts notes. Okay, so I got both timing belts, throttle, fuel rail, fuel pump, oil filter, air filter. Okay, so what am I missing then? Let's go ahead and check. Oil filter, got it. I got those. Wait, I need a belt tensioner. Don't I? Yep, sure do. Okay. Let's go ahead and order a let's get a belt tensioner put here on our list. So let's see here. Belt tensioner. Everything I think is in order. Boom. There it is. We need all this. Okay. I think I got everything else to our list. Yep, I think so. Let's double check. Car status. Belt tension. I got all of that, and then I think I got all of that. So let's go ahead and check. And yep, we're good. So let's go ahead and order everything. Okay, main shop. Let's go ahead and pull up our shopping list. Shopping list. Okay, and then we'll start out the engine. So we need timing belts. We need 2 of those. Timing belt V8 to be exact. Don't want to order the wrong part. Have done that, but it all works out. Okay. So timing belts. Okay, here we are. Timing belts V8. I need 2 of those, right? Yep. Okay. I need the throttle V8. Yep. Okay. I need a fuel rail, a fuel pump. Oh, let's go ahead and, since we're down here, let's get our water pumps and our pulley. Let's see here. Water pump V8. Yep. Okay. And with our water pump pulley, got those. And now let's go to our oil filter since it's right up here. Okay, oil filter V8, right? Yep, this one. Okay. And let's get our fuel rail and our fuel pump. Okay, fuel rail. Which one is it? Fuel rail D1. This one. Yep. Or DI. And a fuel pump. Okay. Let's gonna get that. Let's get a belt tensioner and then our air filter. I think we got everything here. Belt tensioner. Okay. And then our air filter. Which one? This one. Okay, so I think we got everything, right? I believe so. Yep. Okay. So now let's go ahead and install all of our parts. Yep. Okay. Part mount. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all of this installed. Our engine heads. All right. Camshaft. Come on. There we go. Work with me. Okay. Let's get our cam gears on here. Oh, come on. There we go. Boom. And boom. All right. Let's get our timing belt on here. Let's get our manifold. I mean, this game makes it look so easy. Like everyone, they play this game and they're like, "Oh, I could go put a whole car together." Okay, you show me. All right, let's get this one down. All right, our camshafts. Let's get this on here, both of them. And then we'll get our cam gears and our exhaust manifold on each side. Okay. Okay. Assemble. Yep. Oh, let's go ahead and get this on. Okay. Let's get our intake manifold. Let's get our exhaust manifold. Boom. Okay. Let's get our timing cover on here. Man. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the front where all the timing stuff goes. We're going to get all of our pulleys installed here along with our brand new parts like our water pump and our water pump pulley. Okay. All right. Let's come down here. Let's get our idler roly pulleys on. That sounded like roly poly, roly oly poly. Man, I haven't seen that show in forever. Okay, back to this. Get all of these on here for you guys. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. Let's get our belts on here. Okay. Can we add the other one? Yep. Yes, we can. Okay. And then our brand new belt tensioner. All right. Let's see. What else? What else are we missing? This pulley right here. I think we got everything for this. Okay. Right? Yes. I think so. Let's get our covers back on, and we'll put our spark plugs, our ignition coils in, and then we'll put the top of the heads back on the cover that tells you it's a V8. Oh, no, I don't want that one. That one, no, not that one. Yep. That one I got in a crate. I'm not about to put that in just a customer's car. Save that for when I go to the junkyard and get a car to build, if I can. Yep. Okay, let's put that one on. Let's put that one on. 1 second. Bear with me. Okay. Let's did I put this one in? Nope, not yet. Okay, let's get that one on. There we go. Let's get this one on. Okay. Everything's all set. Let's get our ignition coils on here. Okay. Again, you know, this is like a really good learning experience. You know, you learn a lot about the cars, a lot about the parts, everything that goes into an engine. I mean, I know that there's like a lot of things that they left out that they could have added, but I mean, overall, I mean, it's a great game to learn on, like a good simulator. So I mean, I'm not really complaining. Let's okay, let's get our fuel rails on here because I know that we had one that was bad. Yep, there we go. Let's get both on here. Alright, let's go ahead and come over here to our spark plugs. Let's get these in here. Okay. Right. And we'll get this on here. Okay, cool. So now let's go ahead and start our ignition coils in here. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Alright, all of that. I think we're good. And their coil covers. Boom. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for the engine. I know that we gotta get our air filter installed here. Let's go ahead and get over here so I can see better. There we go. Let's get that on. Let's get our clips back on. Keep the box closed. There we go. Clip A. Boom. Alright. Let's go back over here to the engine. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, throttle body. Yep. Let's put that back on here. Okay. That looks pretty good. I think that's everything for the engine. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this back on. Alright, I'm going to check this real quick. Okay, so we got all of that working. Fuel pump, yep. Let's go ahead and get to the back here. Let's get our fuel pump added here. Boom. Alright, so that's looking really good. I think that's everything for the engine. So I still gotta change the filter, change the oil. I gotta put oil in. Let's see here. So all of the engine parts are working, so that's out of the way. So now let's go ahead and work on the suspension stuff. Let's see here. Brake pads, calipers, discs. Alright, so right now, let's see here. How much have we put in here? Put 1146 in here, and if I was to complete this right now without doing the suspension work, we would get a total of 2038. We're not going to do that. We're going to go all the way. I mean, why stop now? We already got all of this stuff taken care of. Okay. Yep. Alright, so all of this is going to fall into one. Let's go ahead and take all of these off. Okay, this caliper looks good. Probably around 80% or so. Yep. Brake pads look pretty worn. Yep. Alright, so we got that off. So now we need to go ahead and take all of these off. Okay, let's get this inner tie rod out. Let's get this sway bar link. Alright, how are these bushings? Bushings look good. Maybe, hang on. Oh, okay, I can't touch that. Cross member looks good. Front wheel hub. Knuckle cover. Front drive shaft. Drive axle, I should say. Steering knuckle, let's see this. Okay, that looks good. How about our upper and lower control arms? Okay, those look pretty good. Our sway bar. Okay, how about our steering rack? Oh, you can't do that. Okay. Alright, front drive axle. Looks good. Okay, all of this looks pretty good. I'm not seeing nothing wrong. I mean, oh, of course, obviously on that side. So let's head over that way, and we'll take all of this off. Okay. Oh man, that caliper looks it's seen its days. Oh yeah. Okay. Brake pads. Still pretty good. Let's take all of this off so we can go ahead and get in here. That looks good. I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's take our outer and inner tie rods. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that off. Cool. All right, we're good there. The top cap right here looks pretty bad. Let's take that off. We're gonna have to press that out and then put the new cap on. How are our bushings? Bushings look pretty good. That one looks pretty rough. Let's take that one out. It's 76. Okay, we'll add that back in. One less thing we gotta worry about. Okay, let's go ahead and switch back. Let's come over here. Oh, it looks good. All right, so it looks like pretty much everything is done on the front here. Yeah, let's go ahead and move to the back now. And let's make sure we got everything that we needed. Sway bar. Controlling car. Okay, so we're still missing two that probably up front here because it's maybe up here. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick just to double check here. Sway bar looks in good condition. I'm not taking that off. How's the cap up there? That looks fine. The control arms. Those look good. I'm not really seeing any problems. How about the wheel hubs? Not the wheel hub, the wheel hub bearing. How are those looking? Looks pretty good. I didn't see anything wrong with that one. Let's put that back in. Let's put our drive axle back in. Okay. So then let's come over. Oh, which one was I at? I think maybe I was on this one. I can't remember. Oh no. Alright, let's come back to this one. I think I was on this one. Yeah, I was on that one. So let's go back over. I really don't want to have to take this whole suspension out. Let's go ahead and check this. I think I might have been on this one. Yeah, that wheel bearing looks good. Alright, I'm just going to check both of them again because I totally forgot which one I was on. Okay, so now I'm on the right side. Let's go to the left side now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this out. Okay. Bearing looks pretty good. I'm not too sure about this knuckle here. Okay, that looks good. Wheel hub looks good. Let's go and look at that. That looks alright. Those look good. Okay. Rubber bushing. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This one. Okay. Let's take a look at these rubber bushings, because this could be bad. Maybe there's some bad rubber bushings. Add that back on. That's always a common cause in it as well. Let's go ahead and take this off. I want to see these rubber bushings. Okay. Those ones look alright. Let's add this back in. Okay. Let's go over here. How are these ones looking? These ones look pretty good. Part on mount. Let's take these ones off. Just trying to narrow down the simplest stuff here. Okay, let's add that back on. Part on mounts. Okay, so I gotta take this shock absorber off to get this off. Okay, so those look good. Maybe it's in the back. I'm not too sure. Maybe, because it looks like everything up here is fine. Not seeing anything wrong with the suspension. Let's check the shock absorber that we took off. Double wishbone. Okay, let's front shock absorber A. Okay, so maybe that's what was causing it. No. So we got the front shock absorber cap. Maybe it'll pop up when we take these apart. Let's take these off. So these look fine. Oh, that cap looks bad. This shock absorber, that one's, yeah, these are pretty shot. Okay. So let's take off this cap right here. We'll order a cap. Let's take that off. Let's take these ones off over here. I want to know, why do I have so many? I thought I only took the 2 off. Maybe they're from the other car? I don't know. Could be. Okay, let's take these off. Now let's see if this solved our problem. Even though they look fine, doesn't mean they're not. Let's see if that fixed that problem here. No. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our inventory here. First, what I want to do is I want to get rid of that. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got, what we're working with here. Let's go up to the top, make sure we don't miss anything. Okay. Yeah. This is from the other stuff. Let's go ahead and sell all these bad parts, because we're not going to use them. We're not going to even try to fix them. These are pretty shot. Take that off. So I gotta put that one back on. Okay. Let's order some brake pads, outer inner tie rods. Okay. I'm not too sure what could be caused. I'm assuming that it might just be the shock absorbers, or at least the cap per se. But we'll find out here momentarily. Yeah, none of this is you know, showing up, but it could be in the back. I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and order our stuff here. All right. So we need brake pads. We're gonna start with the front. We'll work our way to the back. I don't want to start on the whole car at once and get confused on everything. Okay, let's get our brake discs, and then we need our outer and inner tie rods. Outer tie rod. How many do I need? I think I need 2. And then our inner, I need 2. Okay. Let's let's order our sway bar front end link B. Front end link B right there. Let's buy our caliper. I think I need another front end sway bar link B. Sway bar front end link B. Okay, sway bar front end link B. Okay, got it. And now let's buy our front shock absorber. Which one? A. We need 2 of these. We need the cap, both of them, and then we need 2 front springs. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get our springs pressed, and we'll go from there. Those look fine. They look pretty good. I think we got everything on the list, if I'm not mistaken. We might have missed something, but I didn't see it. We'll find out when we're putting the car back together here. Put all these in. Get this guy brand new front shocks, so the car rides a little stiffer. It's not pulling or dragging or bouncing all over the road. It stays firm right where it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and mount our parts in here. We got our shock absorber, double wishbone. Okay, so I guess we didn't need the shock absorbers that we just made. Okay. Yeah, we're using the double wishbones. Well, wait a minute. If we're using the double wishbones, where's our other one? Are we missing that? Did we take that apart by accident? Okay, we'll figure it out here. Okay, let's put this back in. Let's put all this back together on this side, and we'll worry about the other side. Yeah, everything looks all right over here. Let's get our outer or inner tie rod put in, and then we'll do our outer. That all looks pretty solid. I mean, for what it was, at least. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get our brake discs back in. We'll get our pads on here. Let's get our cylinders on. Rims. Alright. So this side's done over here. Looks pretty solid. I'm not seeing anything else. Now let's check this side here. Do we need this one? Double wishbone. Okay. Alright, so maybe that's what we're missing, is our shock for our thing here. Maybe that is what's causing this. Okay, so we need a double wishbone shock absorber. So what comes on that? Let's I think I know what it comes on. A double wishbone. I think we need the A, obviously, right? Because those are the only ones that we could buy for the front. Or did I buy the B's? I bought those. Okay, so what's going on here? Because we got the rears. We already bought the fronts, and we're working on the front. Okay, maybe I need. No, that's the rear spring caps. These are all the rears. So what's causing this? Oh, here we go. Double wishbone shock absorber. We need this. Okay, so now maybe we can put our springs together here. We need this, yes, and yes. We'll get all this together for him. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back on the car like it should be. I want to add all this stuff here. Yes. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get our front axle on here. And then we'll do our sway bar links. And then our inner and outer tie rods. Okay. And then I think that looks like it's it for the inside mechanically. Yep. And then let's go ahead and put our brake disc back on. Okay. Gonna put this on here. Alright, that looks pretty solid. This all right here in the front looks pretty solid. Did we find everything that we're missing? No. So maybe they're in the back. Maybe since the car is running, maybe now we can actually. Did I put that oil filter back on here? I don't think I did. Okay, let's go ahead and put our oil filter back on, and then we'll take it on the test path, and maybe it can help us find out what's going on with it. So let's go ahead and lower this down. We'll add oil, and we'll put it on the test path, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, let's go ahead and add oil. Okay, this looks pretty good. Okay, let's put this to the test path. Cannot start the engine. Huh. Well, it said that everything is on there. Okay, but what do you mean you cannot start the engine? Alright, hang on, hold up. Let's, did we miss something in here? I don't think we did. I think we put everything back together. Our fuel pump's in there, our fuel filter. Let's go ahead. What did I miss? Ah! Wow, I am a big goof. I forgot to put the whole transmission in. Haha. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's put this transmission back together. Wow, I can't believe I forgot to do all that. Okay, let's put our clutch release bearing back in here. Okay, now we'll put our transfer case on. Okay. Alright, our drive shaft's in. Let's go back over here to the transfer case. Yes, this way. Come on. There we go. Put our other drive shaft in, and I think that'll do it for the suspension and the driving. And well, not all the suspension. We still gotta figure out what else is going on. But let's go ahead and lower this down. Okay, and then I got all of that back together here. So now let's see. Did we make progress? Let's go ahead and move this to the test path. Cannot start the engine. Huh. Okay. So what else is going on in here? We got the battery. We got the alternator. Okay, what else could be going on? part mount. Got the oil in there. Oh, well, I goofed. I forgot the starter. Okay, let's check our inventory to make sure that we put everything back on this car like it's supposed to. So this is all the stuff on here. Alright, I got the starter. Okay, so it looks like that's the only thing left. Okay, let's go ahead and put this starter back on, and hopefully that solves the problem. Alright, that looks like everything now. Okay, and if it's not, I am gonna be really, really pissed. Put that down, and let's move this car to the test path. Yes, okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and figure out what else our suspension is causing. Come on, start. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, hold the brakes. Okay. Start the second ones. Alright. So the rear brakes look pretty bad. We already did the front, so the front looks good. Except for the left side. And our suspension, we just got done on it. How's everything looking on the front? Looks really good, so I'm not sure if there's anything else at the front. And I know the rear is shot to shit. So we haven't worked on it yet. Oh, good. Oh, okay. Alright. So everything on the front looks really good. Brakes. Okay, so I'm assuming that we probably just need to do the rear. Okay, let's go ahead and get this car moved to our car lift. Okay, let's go ahead and get this closed up. Alright, so did we find everything else? Part not discovered yet. Okay. Okay, so we got all of that. Oh, hang on. Did I forget something in here? Okay, maybe there's the back one. Yep, okay. So now let's go ahead and test this car on the test path. Not the test path, the test track. Yep, this one is the one we're working on. Okay, so we're getting everything loaded here, and then hopefully we can find out what is causing the problems. Okay. I mean, it sounds like it's running good. Let's change our angle here. Okay, 90. Okay, so we almost hit 100 kilometers. Let's go ahead and go around here. Okay, so that looks really good. The front handling's pretty good. The rear is kind of Here we go, suspension. That went over that pretty good. Oh, let's get back on the track here. Brake. Okay. Hopefully we found out what we need. Okay, it looks like we're still loading in here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, leaf springs. The U-bolts on them are pretty bad. Yep, looks like all of the leaf spring bolts, U-bolts are are bad, all four of them. Okay, leaf spring plates, solid rear drive axle. Okay, so now maybe that helped us figure out what's causing that mayhem in the car. Yep, cool. We got that. Okay, one part that we not discovered, and if I had to guess, it's probably more than likely a rubber bushing. I mean, I know it says rubber bushing on there. Doesn't mean that one was not discovered. They kind of throw that in there to throw you off. Looks like everything else is fine. Our engine oil, we got all that changed out. So now let's go ahead and start on the back. Okay, and while we're doing that, we're gonna go clear our shopping list. Oh, it's already cleared. Okay, let's put it up all the way. Okay, let's go ahead and take off this tire. Okay, looks like this caliper is fine. The other one on the other side is the one that's causing all the ruckus back here. Brake pads, those are still good. Okay, so now we come over here. Oh man, this shocked. These are shot. Our plates are bad. Let's go ahead and take out this leaf spring U-bolt. Alright, it said all four are bad, so let's go ahead and take them all out. Yep, sure wasn't lying. Let's take out our plate here. Alright. But our leaf spring looks fine. That doesn't look bad. It's going to take out our rear shock absorber B, which we already have a part for. And then we'll take out our rear shock absorber cap. Yes. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and check this. Let's finish off this side first. We'll come over here. The spring cap looks fine, I believe. Okay, so I'm not seeing nothing about the spring cap. Doesn't mean that maybe that's not the part that is not discovered here. Let's go ahead and do some digging in here, and we'll do it examine mode. Oh, no, never mind. So, okay, so we got all of that good. Rubber bushing right there. Let's check out this rubber bushing right here. I mean, that one looks pretty good. Doesn't mean it's not hiding from us though. Alright, 92%. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and add that back in here. Okay. Whoops. Okay, this looks all pretty good on this side. Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and work on this side now. Let's take off our tire here. Alright. Our rear drive axle is shot. Okay, that caliper is toast as well. The brake pads on this, 85. Not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and get our solid rear drive axle out of here. Okay, and then we're gonna need to take off our knuckle housing right here. That's bad as well. It looks pretty good in there. Let's take off our bolt here. Take off all of this. And then let's take off our plate. Alright, and then I believe this bushing, yep, 14%. Let's go take that out. Whoa, 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 wait, hold the phone. Did you guys see that? Or is it just me? Is it supposed to be like that? Yep, I guess it's part of it. Okay, never mind. I got excited. I thought I figured out what was causing the problem here. Okay, how is our springs? Springs good. Spring cap, spring 74. Spring shock absorber 91. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, and looks like we found everything. We got everything taken off, ready to go. Let's go ahead and order all of these parts here. First, we're gonna add it to the shopping list. We're gonna come back. Front springs, yep. Leaf spring bolts. Yeah, we started on this right here. Oops. Let's go ahead and add this all to our list. I think that's everything. Maybe our inner and outer tie rods probably too. I think we need our inner and outer tie rods. Let's go back here and check the car. Yeah, inner, we got those fixed. Those are good. Okay. So we got our U-bolts in our plate. Front shock absorber cap. What do you mean front shock absorber cap? Okay, so that looks good. Okay, he wants this. Okay, that's right. He wants it to be 72 or better minimal parts. 71 will not cut it for this guy. So we'll go ahead and get all of that fixed up here soon. Let's go ahead and order the front shock absorber cap here while we're at it. Actually, let's go ahead and order everything. Okay. Now we need our leaf springs, U-bolts. We need 4 of these, 15 bucks. Okay. We need our leaf spring plates. We need 2 of these. We need our rear shock absorber B. I think I already have those, but just in case, I want to order them so that way I'm not having to come back. And then I think I have this one, but I'm not 100% sure, so we'll order that as well. I think we got everything else. We need our rear axle knuckle housing C. Okay, we need our solid rear drive axle. Boom. And then I think we need 2 of these rubber bushings. Oh, it looks like we just need the one, right? Yes, get one. Okay. And our brake caliper. Alright, let's go ahead and start putting this suspension work back together. But first I need to press these spring puller. Let's see here, what do we got here? Okay, so I just got those. So maybe I don't need no, that's right, it's only for the front. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this all taken care of here. Let's go ahead and start mounting this all back together here. Okay, I got that back together. That's just back together. What else do we need here? Oh, our leaf spring plates. And we need our leaf spring U-bolts. We need both of these. Okay, so that all looks pretty solid. Let's go ahead and start adding our brake disc back on here. Let's get our calipers back on. Okay, let's go ahead and get our rims added on. Okay, so we've been at this for about an hour now. Looks like we're almost ready here. Just gotta, and then I gotta fix the front shock absorber cap, because that guy was obviously not happy. with it being 1% lower than his expectations. But hey, he's the customer, he's paying, not me. Okay, let's get this back in. Okay, our brake disc back on. Let's get this rubber bushing over here because I know I will forget about it, and I don't want to do that and have to take this whole car back apart just to get that one thing. Okay, let's go ahead and put our caliper on. Yes. Okay, and our rim. Alright, I think that about does it for the rear. Oh, and we need to put this one on here as well. Our leaf spring plates, so we don't need you know, chaos happening in the back here. Okay, so now we got everything back together here. All looks pretty solid in the back. Let's go ahead and check our car's status on it. So those are all fixed. We need to do that front one. That's fixed, and that's fixed. Okay, so now we just need to do our front shock absorber cap, which I believe I bought. Our front shock absorber cap. If not, I will just take one of those shocks apart and just steal it, because I don't want to have to go through this. Okay, I did buy it. Alright, so let's see here. I believe it was this side. Let's see. Oh, yep, 71%. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this all off. And I'm probably just going to... Yep, never mind, I gotta take this apart. Okay. So let's go ahead and go over here to our double wishbone. We'll take this apart, yep, and then we will press it all back together with the new one. Okay, double wishbone. Put our front spring and our brand new shock absorber on there for this customer. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this all back together, and then we can get this car out of here. Okay, so we got that back together, and let's go ahead and add our tires and rims. BF or RF Goodwin, so it's like a BF Goodrich off-road tire. Okay, I see what they did there. Let's get this car lowered. And I believe that's everything, right? Let's see here. Yep, we got everything that we needed. Everything's back together. Whoa! Look at the money we spent, and then our task, our job bonus, and our total payout. That is insane. We only spent $2,200 and walked away with $7,000. So that's a good sale right there. Can't really complain. Let's go ahead and check out this car. Oh, so this needs a lot. Vehicle cannot be started. The engine is working, but it's choppy. Find and fix all the suspension, running gears. Okay. Control loud exhaust. So this is a 7-part project, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead and cut the video here. Because this is already over an hour long, and I don't want it to be too long for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here, and in the next one we will be working on this right here, because sweet Caroline. Alright, thank you guys for joining my video. It's been a pleasure for you guys, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and take care. Thank you. Bye.